Good morning, lifers. It is the morning after the night before when we had a visit from Tropical Storm Grace, and so it's time for me to just have a quick checkup, see if there's any damage and see if there's any cleanup required in the garden. So come with me. So for those of you who don't know, the Caribbean region has hurricane season, and that is between the June until the end of November, which means we're subjected to hurricanes, lots of tropical storms, lots and lots of rains. So it's no surprise that we're having storms coming through. It just depends on severity. Now, this weekend we had Tropical Storm Grace. We were very, very lucky. She was forecast to be a lot stronger, a lot windier than she was, but what she did bring with her was lots of rain. So this morning I am checking the garden, looking for any damage, do any cleanup and see what needs to be done for the rest of the day. So follow me. So from what I can see, there doesn't appear to be any real damage. As I said, we didn't get the winds last night, so we just had lots of welcome rain. I'm not going to not dispute the welcome rain. So it really is just a matter of cleaning up and seeing what needs to be tidied, or if there's any damaged plants as I go through the rest of the vegetable garden. Rain is definitely great for the plants. We see the breadfruit is starting to definitely come into its own. As I said, we had a long bout of dry weather. So we're going to start seeing some really nice breadfruit over the next couple of months. I just want to check the rest of the garden just to make sure everything's okay. Don't seem to be any damage, apart from the fact we get those awful giant African snails. As you can see, they cause a lot of damage all up the wall, and this is the right weather just for them. They love it this time when it's wet. This is when they start coming out. And you always have to be removing these things, because as much as you can see them damaging, look, all across the walls, they will damage everything that's in their sight from a food perspective. They're invasive species. So I'll probably spend the next 20 minutes or so disposing of some of these snails. It's not for the squeamish. So as an island, Antigua and Barbuda doesn't have any natural rivers, doesn't have any natural running water. So water conservation is really paramount for us. So I have set up a system in the garden where I have a large cistern that captures water for the rain. But again, it's also not big enough, so it has overflow. So every drop of rain is really, really important. So what you'll see me do quite often is have overflow or some sort of catchment for the water once the tank gets full. Or actually, you'll be surprised at how much runoff runs off trees. Look at this, I can actually see tadpoles. Can you see that? Tadpoles in the water. That's because I have frogs in the main tank. Now, I can't leave these standing for too long because the water attracts mosquitoes. So I do have another system somewhere to decant them to. So from what I can see, we've not had much damage, but I do see a lot of mosquitoes. It's definitely time for mosquitoes. So that's just a quick check-in. I can't see any damage before the rain starts, and I'll come out and do a proper check maybe later this afternoon once the weather has really subsided.